We're not gonna get away with this, are we?
Well, you're the one without legs. How fast can you run? What's up, everybody, and welcome to Team Pizza Plays Transistor. Oh my god, I have wanted to play this on the gameplay channel for so long. I am so excited to get into this project. You have no idea. But we're not going to be able to waste any time talking about that because this is one of those games that does not waste any time. As you'll notice, they just throw us straight into combat and I'm already right-clicking things to death. However, we will get a chance to take care of these guys more efficiently. In fact, it's right in this next area. After I bust this guy down into his core, collect it so he can't respawn, and punch a hole in this wall. Bingo, bango, bongo. Next level. Or level, I should say. They're just little mini challenges here. Our next tutorial battle, and this will show you the one thing that Transistor is famous for. This is the turn system. How it works is it lets you plan all of your moves ahead of time before you execute them in real time. It's a little hard to explain. You'll see I fire a crash at that guy, and then I fire a breach attack at both him and his buddy because it travels in a straight line. So now we press space to execute the plan, boom, and boom! That also teaches us how our abilities can combo into each other. Now ideally, what we want to do here is I want to get behind this guy. I'm going to hit him with a crash, and then I'm going to hit both him and his buddy with a breach. You'll notice I do extra bonus because I'm behind him and I get a backstab bonus, which is a nice little touch in this game. And because you can move around wherever you want, whenever you want using the turn system, backstabbing is going to become one of your main strategies over the course of this game, trust me. Truth be told, I've wanted to do a Supergiant game for quite some time because they've got amazing music, amazing, absolutely beautiful art, if you couldn't tell already by looking at everything that's here. I mean, look at that painted city in the background. You'll get a chance to get a better look at it right here because we're going to work with this telescope. The problem is, Bastion is one of those games that's infamously hard to Let's Play because you've already got an announcer that's pretty much doing that job for you, and 99% of the time, unless you're Markiplier or something, I guarantee that dude's got a better voice than you do. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to say the guy who plays the sword in this game, or the Transistor itself, is bad. It's just he's not as good, and therefore it's a little more acceptable for people to do commentary over this type of game. Let's just put it that way. Alright, so first we're gonna crash that guy, and let's see if we can't hit all of these guys in one fell swoop. Boom! You'll notice the little guys don't drop a core when they die either. They just are a bad core. So pop them once and they'll disappear. No chance of them respawning. But now, disposition explosive. You'll see why it describes her like that in a second. This is our first introduction of getting new processes. Like I said, this game does not waste any time. So now we've got a brand new ability in combat. Now we have this skill. What does it do? It just spreads a bunch of bombs all over the place. So you can get rid of walls using that, and most importantly, you can break down barriers like this that just happen to be in your way, keep you from going to other places. Now, abilities aren't just limited to being used by themselves, but that's something we're going to talk about here in a second. Oh, I don't want to talk about this. Talk over this.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. But we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go.
They give you volition on everything in this game. Like, they make you click to begin the journey yourself. They make you... Wait a minute, this thing's still gonna be alive after I do that. Is it? Or did I make the right move there? Oh, right, those things warp every time you attack them. So it's one of the few enemies in the beginning here that there's really no point to using the turn system unless you do something like this. Wait a minute, oops. Aha! And then he's going to appear over here. Ha boom! And then, oh, well, I screwed that up. Oh, right, gotta recharge before every turn system, whoops. Can you tell it's been a while since I've played this? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't turn into bad cells, thank you very much. Nope. Denied. You're not going to cause me any more trouble. Those things aren't very hard to kill, but they are agitating. They fly around really quickly to the point where they're almost impossible to catch unless you use the turn system. You'll find the turn system is the way you're going to play this game majorly. The majority of your time is going to be spent using that system. I should say that. So you'll notice the turn system isn't just useful in combat, because now we can use it for this purpose. Get both of those at once in a short amount of time.
Okay.
And now we've got a new friend to work with. Disposition Elusive. So what kind of ability is he gonna give? Well, you probably could have guessed already, but
I can barely hear him.
he's going to give us the ability to defend ourselves. About time, right? So now we can warp in any particular direction we like. Just light speed dash all over the place.
Go where it suits you.
I was considering making a Smash Brothers wave dashing joke there, but I decided against it.
Cut off our escape.
Right, so these guys, they're a bit of a pain. I want to say that much. These particular processes, they are tough and they do a bunch of damage. So you want to make sure you kill them as quickly as possible. You want to weaken them with a crash and then hit them with a really powerful breach. And always make sure you backstab them because, hey, why the hell wouldn't you? There's no reason not to, right? Bonus damage. And you've got the mobility to take advantage of it. You might as well. Jerk. He'll actually name all of these enemies based on what he perceives them to be. So we've got creeps who are following you around everywhere. We've got the jerks, who are the big tough guys that just kind of smash everything in their path. The young lady, who are the more elegant looking things that fire lasers everywhere that we met earlier. One of the most interesting things about this game are the enemies. And now we've just leveled up. Like I said, it's so fast in this game, so much time. So we could select a new function to take with us. We can take bounce or we can take mask. So I'm going to take mask. Mostly because I find the option it gives you, especially early on, are much more interesting than bounce.
We're still here.
And trust me, I understand the advantages, but this is why having more than 4 processes is interesting. If we come over here, we can modify all of our programs. Now, you might be saying, in any other action game, having more abilities than what you can put on your quick slot would be a problem. But choose a function to upgrade. Now, any ability in the game can be installed into any other ability. So if we do crash plus mask, it'll deal greater backstab damage to targets. Or, this will do greater backstab damage. Spark will briefly render the user undetectable, which means we'll become invincible when we use that ability, if we need an escape. Jaunt will briefly render the user undetectable. So 0.6 seconds, 0.3. I think we're actually going to install it on that just in case I need to make a quick getaway. You know, give me some breathing space with all of those jerks.
Good. Just one more block.
Which, if you haven't figured it out by now, we're going to be finding another one of those here pretty soon.
Wait. Back.
In fact, it's going to happen right now. Now we've got a jerk 2.0. He's bigger, uglier, and he's got even more health. I don't know, do you think blue is an uglier color than red? I know red is my particular favorite color. I love studying the psychology of things like that, just psychology in general, understanding how people work. So we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna drop down a spark just to make sure I can get away. I have a little time to recover while... Wait, really? It disappeared that quickly? I realize it's only 0.6 seconds, but still. Alright, drop behind you. And just repeat the process, really. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Here he comes.
Big ol' explosions all over the place. I love it. Like I said, everything in this game is as beautiful as it can possibly be. Ooh, probably want to get rid of that, don't we? We can still get the backstab damage from all this way away. Overkill. Woo-ha! Get that cell before he comes back. Do not want to deal with that guy again. Run away, run away, run away. That's the only thing to the turn system. You got to make sure every single one of your plans pays off, because you're gonna spend all that time just kind of running away like a chicken. In fact, there actually is an enemy whose entire strategy is based on running away from you that we're not going to encounter until the next area. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, quite literally, as some of you may remember who have played this game. There's so many things I want to talk about, and I just got to be patient. We will get there eventually. And that is that for that. That's all of the tutorial. That was the entire tutorial right there. Believe it or not, from here on out, this is where the game starts to get serious.
That's our way out.
And I think that's actually... Yeah, it's telling us about our main menu here. I'm just doing that to get that prompt off the screen. Don't need to do that. I think that's going to be the end of this episode, but before we go, I just want you to bear witness to this particular scene. My name has been Whatthefnu, and I'll see you next time. And please, enjoy this.
You turn left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You men, these things. They do not have a sense of humor. They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
So excited to play this!